Personally, I think having just one best in slot artifact for a character is not fun, especially if it's a 4-piece set. Farming for them can be tedious and inefficient, especially if the other set in the domain you are farming in is something you don't need. I like customizing and making meaningful decisions in a game. In Genshin, I like it that there are many characters that can use various artifacts combination in order to fit your specific need. Or in a situation where due to your artifact's main stats and substats quality, using an inferior combinations actually perform more optimally than the supposedly better and stronger set. This helps with character and team building flexibility, giving leeway to players without having to farm for a specific set for each character. There are several examples I am going to provide. First, Xingqiu. Xingqiu is a really strong character, and his artifact option is 2 Hydro and 2-piece Flex. If you need ER, you can go for 2 Emblem. If you need stronger burst, you can go for 2 Noblesse. And if you only have 2 Gladiator, that will be fine as well. There is not much difference compared to the other option in terms of damage and performance. 4 Emblem and 4 Thunder Suda in a Tasercom is not that much of a big of a gain compared to his 2 pieces option, so there is no pressure to farm the 4 piece specifically for him in order to optimize him. He can also be the 4 Noblesse carrier if your comp has none, and he does not lose much damage with this option. The other example is Beidou. Beidou has several options. Her first option is 2 Thundering Fury plus 2-piece Flex, 4 Emblem, and 4 Thunder Suda. Beidou needs attack buff and energy, and all these artifact options can be mixed and matched according to your need based on your main stats and substats, your team composition, and your weapons. For example, 4 Emblem is more valuable in a comp where she has buff, but no Raiden or other battery. While with battery, she works better with the 2 Thundering Fury combinations, especially with 2 Noblesse. But 2 Gladiator is something she can work with as well. These 2 characters are flexible to build, but some characters have a set best in slot so strong or so synergistic, or due to limitation of team building due to their kit and or element, using any other set is straight up inferior. 4 Blizzard Strayer is extremely strong due to the amount of stats it provided. In case of Ayaka, this is compounded by her inflexibility in team building. She can only perform well in freeze team, and so 4 Blizzard is perfect for her. Using other set combination is a massive loss because 40 crit rate is extremely high. This is pretty similar to Raiden due to how her kit works. She synergizes too well with a 4 Emblem set that using any other set is very suboptimal. This also applies to 4 Viridescent Venera to most Anemo characters except Shao. The amount of shred provided by this set is too strong and impactful to not be used on most compositions. Special mention to 4 Noblesse and utility sets such as 4 Tenacity. I don't have as much qualm against supportive set because farming for them is less intensive due to support and utility characters usually not requiring as high quality artifacts as DPS characters. I do think there should be more supportive set, maybe a defense buff version of 4 Noblesse for Goro, or maybe just give Exile and Instructor set a 5-star version. They still might not be optimal, but providing various options is something that I will always encourage. In the end, I hope future Genshin characters and artifact designs will accommodate more flexible building and requiring more meaningful decisions to be made by players, more freedom of mixing and matching artifacts. But that's just me.